Have you ever felt like you're meant for more in life, where you want more out of life, but you're not sure where to turn or where to look or what the solution's gonna be? I can completely relate. So for me growing up, I always thought I want to do something where I can provide really well for my family. Something where I can, make my wife proud, make my kids proud, something where I can make a difference, where I can help others, something that really matters and makes a difference in other people's lives. And, growing up, I've got a bunch of uncles that are doctors, so I thought, hey, I'm gonna go to medical school and go and be a doctor. And I started going down that path and realized, it wasn't for me. Ended up graduating with a business degree out of college and getting into the corporate world and got into medical device sales and made good money doing that, but I wasn't fulfilled, right? I knew that wasn't my calling, and I felt like I wanted more out of life because I started looking down the road at the people on that career path that were 5 to 10 to 20 years ahead of me. And so I started looking at those people that were further along in my career path, and I had to ask myself the question, do they have the life that I want to have? Because I knew that if I kept on that same path, I was going to get the life that they had. And so for me, really the most important thing is having quality of life. It's having both money, but it's also having the time to enjoy it, to really be present with the people that you love. And I realized that if I continued on down that corporate path, that I was going to have to work for somebody else for the rest of my life and never have control over my time, never have control over my income, and always have somebody else be telling me how much I'm worth, right? Someone else always in charge of my compensation. I would never have control over how many vacation days I could have, and I would never have really true geographical freedom to work from anywhere at any time. And I wanted more, right? I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to have no limits on my income. I wanted to make an impact and change other people's lives and do something that really mattered. And at the end of the day, I just wanted to do something where I could feel like I was making my kids proud, like I was making my wife proud, and that I was showing my kids that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to in life. And I wanted to make sure I looked back on my life and didn't have regrets, wondering, what could have been if I had had the courage to go out there and pursue my dreams and pursue my goals and to get outside of my comfort zone. And, I eventually found a way to build that and to create that. And it was actually my brother, John, who came to me and shared a business opportunity with me. And you know what? When he first came and talked to me about it, I said, hey, thanks, but no thanks, good luck. Hope that goes well for you. I don't see myself doing that kind of business. I was very skeptical and I shut it down. And it wasn't until a little bit further down the road where I truly felt like I wanted something more out of my life and I was willing to get outside my comfort zone, that I decided to take a look and really pursue other opportunities. And so once I took a look, I was blown away. Number one, by the track record of the company, the fact that they've been in business for over 40 years, doing business in 50 different countries, publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, giving a level of credibility and transparency and trust that no one else in this industry offers. Next is looking at the science behind the products, over 5,000 clinical studies, 75 scientists working full-time, everything substantiated by clinical data. And then last was looking at the income potential. And when I compared the income potential of my current job and corporate career with the income potential here, where you could earn uncapped income and also create leveraged income, nobody had ever taught me the difference between trading time for money and creating leveraged income. And one of the very first billionaires said, I'd rather earn 1% from 100 people's efforts than earn just 100% from my own efforts. And so I found this as a way to be able to start on a part-time basis without interfering with my job and all the commitments that I had at that time, but be able to build something for myself. And so instead of waking up every day and clocking in and clocking out at a job, building somebody else's company, building somebody else's dream, right? Being able to go to work to build your own goals, to build your own dream, right? And to be able to look back on your life knowing that you made something important with your life, right? Like you did something that really mattered, that you showed your kids like that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And being able to accomplish a quality of life that never would have been possible, working in a corporate job. For me now, been able to travel the world with my family. We've been to Dubai and we're going to Paris soon. We've been to, Mexico and Hawaii and Bermuda and South Africa and, Jamaica, Punta Cana, all these incredible places, while also being able to be fully present with my family. And now being full-time in this business, being able to wake up every single day, pick my kids up out of their bed, make them breakfast, take my kids to school, right? Be able to be at home for every single moment, building an international business, an empire all around the world from my fingertips, right? From my phone, from my house, and being able to be anywhere we want as a family and still being able to generate income and never having to miss a moment of, missing my kids' activities or missing their sporting events or missing their first steps, right? Being able to put them down for a nap in the middle of the day, being able to go to the gym with my wife at 11 a.m. on a weekday, right? Not having to answer to a boss or being worried about someone else always nitpicking your performance, right? And being able to truly live life on my terms. And really the best part is being able to make a difference in the lives of other people. Because every day I have people that come to me and they share with me their goals and their dreams of what they want in life. And so now waking up every day with a massive sense of purpose in life to be able to help other people achieve their goals and their dreams. Because every day people come to me and they share with me their struggles and their challenges and what they want out of life and how they're not fulfilled and how they're in debt and how they need help providing for their family. They need to find a better way. And you get to wake up every day and have this enormous sense of fulfillment and purpose because you're helping people achieve their goals and their dreams in life. Rather than just clocking in, clocking out, doing something that honestly at the end of the day, you don't even really care about, but you're just doing it because you're getting a paycheck and it's paying the bills for your family. But being able to wake up every day and be able to put your heart and soul into helping other people get where they want to be, there's nothing that compares. There's nothing else that's going to be more rewarding than this. And so it's been such a blessing now to be able to impact thousands of people around the world to become financially independent and make money from home. And so our vision now is to impact millions of people's lives around the world to help them become the very best version of themselves, both physically with our products, financially with our business and compensation plan, spiritually with our culture of personal development and personal growth, and then socially with our incredible community of like-minded people that are going to lift you up and help you succeed. And so if you're somebody that wants more out of life, right? If you want more money, you want more time, you want more impact, you want more purpose, you want to make a difference, right? You're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You want to achieve a better quality of life, right? You're someone, you want to be the one in your family to break through all the limiting beliefs, all the paradigms, right? Be the one that shows the family that anything is possible. Then get in touch because this is an incredible vehicle that can take you anywhere you want to go. And so if any of this resonates with you, then get in touch with me and I'd love to talk about your goals and your dreams. And so we're here to lock arms with you to help you achieve whatever it is that you want out of life. And we're going to teach you the skills, the mindset, and the step-by-step system that anybody can follow to achieve those goals and those dreams that you have. And so get in touch. I'm excited to work with you and let's make it happen.